Greetings, beautiful people. Abantu bam abahle. I hope you are doing the best that you can wherever you're at. And if you're not, I hope I can make you feel better, if you know what I mean. So if this is the first time you are seeing my face, if this is the first time you are walking onto this lands, my name is Kumbulani Mzai. Ndingukhila umbombo uthangana ukhaso upodlinja ndithi wunchu kwedini, and welcome to Afrovast. Afrovast is a channel that is changing the narrative of what fitness is.
Yes.
One, it is a celebration of the body, uniqueness and power that we hold, and it is a reviving your inner self so that you can embody that and become a better person. And I would like today to welcome you to the first ever Journey With. And the first one is JWS, hashtag that, Journey with Sihle. Oh, so she who is beautiful, she who is amazing, honorable, and powerful, she who has a meaning, and she who has a story to share and tell. It is an honor.
Thank you so much for having me.
To introduce you.
Oh,
Sihle Mfenyana, and the crowd goes, wow.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm
How are
so
you?
excited. I'm good. I'm
That's
excited.
great.
I'm happy to be here. So
Yeah. What did you do before you came here? What was your What were your expectations?
I think that's what was kind of alarming. I didn't have any expectations. I think I didn't know what to expect.
Okay.
So that was kind of different, because usually I have like, okay, maybe it will be like this, maybe it will be like that, but I didn't know what to expect.
And so far?
It's been pleasantly surprising.
Okay.
You know, because I've never done anything like this before. So yeah, I'm definitely out of my comfort zone.
And you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're beautiful, powerful, and amazing.
Thank you very much.
So first of all, we want to have a background of you. We want to meet you. So the first question that we have is, what made you start working on yourself? Like, what was the driver of you to say, you know what, I want to transform myself?
If I'm being all the way honest, and I think I'll just start from what led me to you, which it was the fact that I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to lose weight, and I had a goal weight, and I was like, I want to lose 6 kgs, and that's it. And from the beginning, in the beginning, that's all it was. There was nothing more, nothing less. All it was losing that weight. So for me, I don't think that was the beginning. I think the beginning came when I was already working out and at the gym. That's when the beginning, where I was like, it's not about the weight anymore, it's a holistic experience. So I think what made me get up and do something was the fact that I wanted to lose 6 kgs.
Yes.
But it was way more once I was within. I was like, okay, yeah, I was walking, I was like warming up, and then when I was within, I was like, this is it. This is mental, this is emotional, this is just evolving, you know? So it's the 6 kgs. Thank you to the 6 kgs.
Yeah, we had to start from
yeah.
But I would like to know about what was now different. I guess it was before you had come across Afrovast, and maybe me, you tried out things, right?
Yeah.
So I would like to know, how many times did you try, and what kept you trying again and again, and then until you came across me?
Okay, so I think my idea of a healthy lifestyle has always been centered around losing weight and getting into a bikini, and you know, so I think a large part of why I've always started over, which is a lot, because I think every single year since I was 15 years old, I've tried to lose weight. Like, I've tried to run or change my diet and but I think
what was the driving factor of you at 15 years old saying that
I wanted to look like the other kids? I was the bigger kid in my class. I fell under, which is, I hate using this word, but I fell under fat. And, you know, I didn't have people that were crushing on me. Well, they didn't tell me. And when you're at that age and you're a teenager, it kind of sucks because you're like, well,
I'm also mad.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, I know how great I am, and you know, it's not translating. So for me, I always equated that to it's because of how I look.
Yeah. And
it's because my uniform doesn't fit like it fits Kwabanye.
Yeah.
So that's always been the driving force, which right now in retrospect is so just wrong and not okay. So I think that's why I've always started over, because the reasoning behind it was not for me, it was for everyone else, so that the guy I like could maybe like me back.
Yes.
Or I could be a part of the cool crew because I'll look a certain way.
Yes.
You know, followers on Instagram, like it's always been for everyone else.
What are people
exactly
saying? Okay.
So I think that's why with this one, it's the longest I've ever stayed on this kind of journey, because it is for me and no one else. Like until now, it's not something I've publicized that I go to the gym and I'm this and I'm doing this. So yeah.
What's different about this time around? What's different? What's because you've tried out like from 15 years old, and as you grow, reasons for you to work out are more external. What is different this time around? Why after 6 weeks, because we have been together for 6 weeks now, why do you still keep on going on? What keeps you going?
I think there's an instance where when we were working out, I remember I wanted to cry. Like we were working out and it was a tough workout. And I think
It's always tough.
Yeah, it's always tough. But that one, I think for me it was more in the beginning. I wanted to cry, and I thought that was because I was in so much pain. But I think yes, I was in pain, but it was not physical pain. It was emotional pain and mental pain. And that's when I was like, wait, what's happening? This is supposed to be about the outside. Why now is it about other things?
Yeah.
And I think I've stayed on this journey for as long as I have because I stopped looking at myself and I started seeing myself. So now when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I'm not looking at myself, I'm not just looking at my body, I'm looking at me. Like I'm seeing past
the physical.
this, you know? I'm seeing past the physical, because as the person that's always had such a terrible relationship with my body, so I'd go sometimes weeks without even looking at myself in the mirror for longer than like 2 seconds, because I'm just like, okay, I'm leaving now, I look good, bye, you know? So now I think I see myself, I see me beyond the physical, and it's literally the most beautiful thing I've experienced in a long time. And it's addictive. It's a very addictive feeling. So you want to keep going back to the gym, you want to just keep doing it because you're doing it for yourself, and you're doing it so you can discover more of yourself. So I think that's why I've stayed.
How long before you could reach the zen, I want to do it? How long, how many sessions or how many days had to go through before you can say okay, now this is beyond me, I see beyond the stretch marks, I see beyond maybe the curves, I see the beauty in them rather. How long did it take for you to get there?
Oh, it was definitely a few sessions. It wasn't something that happened within a day or a week, because we do see each other quite often. But yes, so I think I had to start with, why did I want to cry the first time I felt it? What was that? What was going on there? So I had to break through all of that. I'm not saying I didn't become okay just out of the blue.
Yes.
But I felt like now I'm tired of sweeping things under the rug. I'm tired of being nonchalant or not dealing with things. So I think that was the when I say I started to want to discover myself, is even in times where I'm not that great or I don't feel that great, I want to find out what's going on. I want to face it instead of sleeping or being like, oh, I can't deal with this right now, you know? So it was a few sessions, but from the first time we started working out and I discovered that this is not just a physical thing, I was evolving from the get-go. I was evolving. The moment I tapped into, whoa, I've never done this workout before and I'm doing it, I'm finishing it off, I'm finishing all of the whole set. I think that was just the driving force of me just, okay, cool, this is more than, this is me discovering myself with every session, you know, me realizing that I'm stronger than the last time. I am better than the last time. I can talk myself into things and talk myself out of things. Yeah. Easily.
Your brain is that powerful.
So, yeah.
But what was it about the sessions that kept you encouraged? What was the specific thing? Was it the squats? Was it the lunges type of thing? What was it that spoke to you beyond the physical?
Oh no, we have to start with your energy. More than anything, I think atmosphere is everything. You know, when you are in the right atmosphere, I feel like it does help you by leaps and bounds. So I think me going to the gym alone, I've always been maybe in a negative place. So my atmosphere around myself wasn't always great because I was emitting negative energy out into the world and into myself. I was taking in negative energy and I was emitting negative energy. But then when you start to work with someone who doesn't know you well, but believes in you, but they don't know you like that, and they just trying to push you and they see it, you know, it forces you to, okay, wait, maybe there's something here, maybe there's, you know. So I think your Afro vastness was definitely a huge help, because I can't sit here and say you did not do the most. Like, you've done the most. Like, you are so energetic, you are so like, you can do this, come on, you can do this. Even when I'm like, I can't. Like, you can do this. Like, especially on the treadmill, I'm like, I am done. And I've said so many times I'm gonna fall, but I don't end up falling.
No, it's all in the mind.
Yeah, it's definitely all in the mind, and I've realized that there's a huge, my mind does something to my body. When I'm like, okay, cool, I can't do this. Like, I start being in pain.
Yeah.
Like, even though I'm not trying.
I've told you this before. Sihle's mind is powerful. You can literally tell yourself a scenario in your mind and your body transforms into that. And a lot of people really, for me, it takes time for me to translate something that's in my brain into, like, it takes effort. For you, it's like, oh, I'm in pain. And then you are in pain. Like, there is a physical evidence that you see.
I'm in pain.
Yeah. So we had to see the power in that and say that actually, that's your power. If you can you tell your mind that and it transforms, like, immediately. Imagine if you can opt for the happiness. Imagine if you can opt for the beauty, power, confidence. Like, it, as soon as you tell yourself you're confident, it immediately shows. My next question though would be, when did you trust? When did you trust me? Because we did not meet, we were not friends. The first time we met was Snapchat. I was doing this most days and I was still fresh, still trying to find myself. You know. And when did you trust me with you? Like, when did you trust me with your body, with your story? And what made you trust me? Or trust Afro?
That is such a question. I can't really say when, like, the exact day or time or moment when it happened, but I just think I just think maybe spending more time, like we started talking in between workouts, and it was and I think the most special thing about you is that you're not just like, so tell me what's happening, you know,
what's bothering
you. You are so relatable, and you are, you know, it's tit for tat, like you are, it's a conversation between two people that are on a journey together. You never made me once feel like, okay, this is you, and this is me, and you're gonna work out on your own, and then, you know. So I always felt like I had a gym buddy.
Okay.
It's always felt like I have a gym buddy, and in between we talk about things. We talk about how's your day, how's this. So I think the more we did that, the more I was like, this is someone that I could talk to. This is someone that could possibly give me a different perspective from what I've been getting, you know. So yeah, I think I can't say there's an exact moment, but I definitely think us spending time together and you never making me feel like, okay, cool, I'm just here to tell you, do this, do this, do this, do this, and, you know, because for in the beginning you were literally working out with me. We were doing it together, you know,
intentional.
Exactly. So it was always this, we are gym buddies, we are coming here together, and we are exercising together, you know, and in between we talk about life, we talk about things that are happening, and we give each other maybe different perspectives on things.
And that has been great. I've learned, I've grown.
I've learned so much.
Same.
So much.
What's up, group? So last question on the background. How did you deal with your emotions? How have you dealt with your emotions
since the beginning?
Before we had met. How you see, some people use food, some people use sex.
Hello. Definitely always identified myself as, I'm putting it in inverted commas because I don't think I'm the foodie, like, I love food. I've never really I love oats. That's the one thing I appreciate. I appreciate oats. But before this, I'd eat, and I wasn't thankful for it. I wasn't thankful that I'm eating. I wasn't acknowledging the fact that I'm taking in food. I just, okay, cool, I'm stressed. KFC.
Right.
I finished it literally in 10 minutes. Like, and then I'm like, oh, I need something else because it's not, you know. I'm sad. Oh, McDonald's, you know. So that's always been how I think I channel the emotion into the food, and then I shove it down back into myself. So that's always how that, and just sweeping things under the rug, because I've always, growing up, it was always a thing. I don't talk about it. If I don't talk about it, and if I don't tell anyone about it, it's not there.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because if I tell someone about it, are you fine? Are you coping? But if I don't tell anyone about it, it's not there. You know, like I just sweep it somewhere and I keep it moving. So that and food has always been how I deal with things. And then the whole food aspect is I eat and eat and eat, and then I get angry at myself because I'm eating so much, and then I can see it in the mirror. And then it just translates back into this hate that I have for myself, and this hate that I have for my body, and just very toxic.
Alright, how are you dealing with your emotions now? What's your tools?
It's not without difficulty. Oh my gosh.
Of course. If you have to appreciate it, it must be difficult.
It's been 20, let me subtract this year and say 22 years of a habit that I've gotten used to.
Yes.
You know? So now it is so hard to, because I think maybe the best thing, I don't know. For now, right now, because it's so raw, I can't really say it's the best. I'm so aware I'm aware.
It's a beautiful.
Every emotion.
Yeah.
I'm like, I am sad. And it's like, I can't run away from it.
Let's face it.
No matter what, I can't run away from it. It's there. Like, it's
gorgeous.
And
beautiful.
It's something I'm not used to. It's something I'm not used to.
It's lovely.
Yeah, so I'm definitely starting to... I think it's a blessing to be that aware, you know, because it's not something that takes a long time. I'm like, oh, my mood has changed.
And you are like,
something's
what happened?
Yeah, you know, and I start interrogating what it is, and literally until I start to do something about it, I'll feel like that.
Yeah.
The whole day, until I start to be like, okay, what's going on? And these days, even sleep doesn't help.
No.
Sleep doesn't help. Sleep doesn't help at all. So I don't know. I can't even say, because I've tried to think about it, like, what is it about gym? Because I'm not only seeing it with myself, I've seen it on TV, with people around me, where gym literally transforms a person. And I'm like, what is it about this space that transforms not only your body, but just you're
spending your time with yourself. It's you are there for yourself, and you are working on yourself. And really, what gym is there for is for people to better themselves. For about 3 hours, you are just you and yourself and working on yourself. And at that moment, although maybe your reasonings might be wrong for going to the gym and you're trying to impress your boyfriend, but during that time, you are with Sihle, and Sihle is talking to you, and you have to fight mini battles of, I'm about to quit, and then something kicks in and like, no, this was not part of the plan, and then you overcome that, and you overcome that. So after that, and if you do that like constantly, you embody that more. Every time your brain says you can't do something, you push yourself because you have been practicing that throughout.
And it's interesting that you're saying that, because I'm thinking back to all the times that I've ever gone to gym before this, is I would barely even spend 30 minutes in the gym, but then back then to me it was, like, I'm tired, I want to go home. But maybe it was because I was starting to have conversations with myself, and
it was too much.
No, I'm going. I can't do this.
Definitely.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
So that's a beautiful background. Beautiful people, I hope you have enjoyed watching JWS #Journeying with Sihle. So this is how things are going to work from this point going forward. This series will be an 8-week series. Each week we'll be posting a new video, and these videos will be the behind the scenes in the transformation journey of my good friend Sihle Mfenyana. Right?
What?
Mfenyana. Came wrong.
Oh my god.
Came out
Please
wrong.
keep that in there.
Alright. Cut. Next caller.
I couldn't even keep us.
No, it's my nostrils.
I was like, what?
But I know it's Sihle Mfenyana.
Oh, okay.
Right? So it will be a behind the scene in my good friend's transformation journey, Sihle Mfenyana. You like me to say your name like we are on the news, Sihle Mfenyana.
Yes.
Oh, look over there,
Exactly.
All right. So the videos will be the behind the scenes into this beautiful transformation journey. What that means is that we'll be sharing with you our workout routines, so footage from the gym. We also host the weekly challenges to test out the strength and the lesson that we had learned during the week. So that will be outdoors, it will be hiking, it will be boot camps, it will be happy runs, it will be a lot of things. And throughout this process, we'll also be sitting down and reflecting on the challenges and reflecting on the week in terms of food, in terms of mood, in terms of how you feel about
the experience.
Yes, that's going to be that. Does that make sense?
I think it does.
Okay, cool. Next. Yeah.
That's our social media. Wow.
So where can people get you?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter. On Instagram it is Sihle Mfenyana. There, one word, and then on Twitter it's Sihle_Mfenyana.
And what should people expect from your social media platforms?
an extension of me. I think I want my social media to be a true reflection of who I am and not who I want to be, because I'm not even sure that's me. Yeah, so right now it's still in the beginning stages, but it's definitely going to be an extension of who I am. So yeah.
Great. You can also catch me on my social medias, AfroVoss, of course, as you can see. Type that on the search White engine and find it. And you can also follow me on my personal account, which is on Instagram and Facebook. On Instagram it's Mzaiya K. On Facebook it is Kumbulani Mzaiya.
What can people expect to see on your social media?
On my social media I get naked.
Oh wow.
On my social media I push the boundaries of what identity means. I'm sharing, there's a lot of skin. I show off a lot sometimes, and that is also deliberate in a sense that I am trying to expand of what Kumbulani is in terms of my identity. So the series of reflection and advice, some of the pictures will be on my personal social media and not AfroVoss. Right, cool.
Hey guys, to watch the next Journeying with Sihle video, please click up there, and to watch other awesome AfroVoss videos down here, and then please like and subscribe and click on the notification bell to know when AfroVoss is posting new videos. Thank you.